Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Let's get to some headlines right now going on in the online and tech world with Winston.
Good morning, Kevin. Pokemon.
Hey.
Pokemon, we're talking about it. We've been talking about Pokemon Go for weeks and weeks and weeks now. But the Pokemon creators, so Nintendo and Niantic, are talking about ways to respect the wishes of people, people in their homes. There are memorial sites that have turned into these Pokestops and places where a lot of people congregate, and people are getting annoyed by it. So the creators are saying that they're trying to create a way for people to opt out of having their locations as Pokestops, so to respect some of these locations.
But there are other places that want people there. In fact, so much so when they opened up in Japan, McDonald's got in on the act, and every McDonald's apparently has a gym and a place you can reload your Pokeballs, I think you're called.
And this is a good business strategy. A lot of small businesses, as well as big businesses, really want this as an opportunity to bring in and lure in customers into their stores and restaurants. So this is a good sponsored way, but there are people who don't.
Now, anybody who takes the Island Ferry, especially over the weekend, are complaining about the Poke players because over the weekend they started the new online ticket sales. When there's a lot of people, it was really slow. So take a look at what happened on the ferry over the weekend. In some spots, there were huge lineups. Some people were complaining it took like an hour when they bought the online tickets because they didn't have enough.
That's the online ticket line right there.
So that they didn't have enough scanners, okay? On top of that, you've got these Poke players who stand in the middle of everything and actually get on the ferry and block people.
Yeah. And that's one thing that I noticed. I was on the ferry on the way to the island this weekend, and
wow, look at that.
People are trying to catch these rare Pokemon characters in the water. So they're staying on the ferry and getting in the way of people getting off because they're trying to catch these characters.
Look at that lineup.
And the thing with the online ticketing system is there's only one or two wickets where you can go through, and then the rest are just the physical sales. So that wasn't such a great day to buy online tickets.
I'm guessing they're going to work on that.
Yeah. Because it is great.
It's a great idea.
On your phone.
Yeah.
I buy my ticket on my phone. You get a little online barcode, and they just scan your phone. So it brought the ferry system into 2010.
There was a lot happening on the island this weekend as well.
So interesting from the Pokemon Go creators as they work through this. Instagram making some big changes as well from the commenting front to stop online trolls and
I can just hear it overhead right now.
What is that?
Air ambulance just coming in.
Oh.
I always like to point it out because these heroes of the air, they're probably going to St. Mike's right now. Heroes of the air, 799, which is it used to be called Bandage 1. I think they call it Orange now, but they watch so that you can hear it.
It's quite loud.
Outside, yeah. So always out there working, always saving lives, always moving across parts of Southern Ontario. So thanks for all the work that they do for us as well. Just wanted to point that out because it was happening right now.
Okay. Do you want to go back to Instagram?
Yes, let's go back to Instagram.
Instagram making some changes on their commenting front as well to stop online trolls, because a lot of trolls are also on Instagram. So Facebook, the owners of Instagram, making some changes to include controls. So they're going to start with high-profile personalities, but they're going to give you a way to take out certain phrases or comments. So, swear words, things that are more sensitive in nature. They're also going to be giving people the ability to turn off comments on photos completely. So if you have that issue with negative comments that like bullies, online bullies, you're going to have more control as a user to stop that.
Yeah. Oh, did you get a shot of it, Andrew? Oh yeah, let's take a quick gander. They're just landing right there on the pad. The newly built pad just in the last couple of years over at St. Mike's Hospital right now, and the whole neighborhood hears them when they come in. I know Sick Kids is the same thing when they come in there. Sunnybrook isn't as bad because it's not on the roof; it's in the backyard.
And as a regional trauma center, they get a lot of ups and downs as well. So get a lot of good use, and thank you. To those who
I mean they are literally saving lives every day. So hats off to the folks at Orange. And it's not just the air ambulance folks, they have land ambulances as well, so doing a good job. And again, I apologize for interrupting you
No, it's okay. And then we talked really briefly about the Instagram, the new Instagram emojis, trying to be more diverse and also trying to be more sensitive to things like guns. They've changed the gun into the water pistol. They have the rainbow flag that's been introduced. Single parent families, of course, they're going to be adding more skin tones and colors as well, so you can customize your emojis. So these will be part of Apple's iOS 10 rollout. The beta hit.
Emojis. They'll never catch on. You're watching Breakfast Television. We'll be right back. Stay with us.